Hello, hello.
This is Patricia,
Mariah.
P,
M.
and together we are PM Artist
Studio.
Ooh, that was a really good one.
That was a good harmonizer.
Harmonating is what it is.
Harmonating.
Okay, so we're here, and we're going to try to be very quick about this.
Yeah, because we might have things going on.
That we have been challenged by Louisa Heinzel, and there's a whole other challenge thing, and I will put the information down below because there's a lot of people involved and lots of information. So that information will be down below in the description box. You know, the little area where it says show more. There's a lot more information there. Yeah. So that'll be the deets on all of that. But we were challenged directly by Louisa Heinzel.
We were.
And so the thing is that we're going to use 7 items to make a tag. And we had Brad pick our 7 items. So we're going to go through those really quick.
I think he was kind of mean about it.
I think so too.
This bag weighs a lot.
And he kind of laughed as he
chuckled.
I heard him walking around the house, and I think he even went outdoors. So, should be very interesting. We're gonna go top side, or should we can just take them out of the bag and show them here. Let's do that.
All right. Well, here.
So here are our 7 items. I'm gonna move this a little bit.
Number 1. Oh, we're gonna have to. I need to preserve some of those right away.
We might be gel printing with that, huh?
Yeah. I would love to get some of the blossoms also.
Okay, well, you better get quick on that.
Yeah, no
you're
kidding.
looking at this today rather than letting it sit about.
Maybe make a stamp out of that.
Ooh, that's a great idea. We'll use it as a stamp. I was thinking about maybe breaking it apart and making little snow stuff, because that's what Izzy likes to do with it and make me crazy. Clean that business up.
That's always a thought. Yeah.
Maybe both. Aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil.
He gave us quite a bit. This might be a big tag. Ooh, Kleenex box. Side. And look, he even tore it up for us.
Isn't that sweet?
Look at that.
A bendy straw.
That'll be interesting. We could blow some flowers.
Oh my God, what is this? Purple primer.
So, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
I don't really know. This is for plumbing.
Well, I don't believe
Maybe we could just use this as like a suggestion of color, because I don't really know, like, is this safe to use?
I'm going to try painting with it.
Okay, well, we're going to have to figure that one out. Stay tuned.
And then we have...
Oh, washers. So how many items is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 washers. Well, I wonder if we could turn our washers purple.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
I mean, I do love the idea of the purple. Does it stay purple?
I don't know. Can we open it?
Well, we're going to have to find all that out. Stay tuned, and next time we see you, it'll probably be topside, and then we'll do a little voiceover.
Oh my gosh, look, it's
yeah,
beautiful.
You are going to get that all over the place. You need to close that.
Amethyst. It's amethyst.
Oh.
Ooh, wow. That,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're going to use that more as a suggestion of color.
I think I might have to go outside and do that one.
It's worse than alcohol inks.
I need to check the ingredients on this.
That's what I said. Okay, guys, we'll see ya on top of the table there. All right, so here we are. Here are all of the things that we talked about in that little intro piece.
Yes, and you can see those lovely botanical prints there.
Yeah, you did a stellar job.
Hey, listen, that's a lot harder than it looks.
I would assume so.
I can't show you how many didn't make the cut here.
Make the cut. Oh, that's a botanical joke right there.
I'll say.
It didn't make the pruning.
I was just happy I didn't have to go out and cut those, because the last time I did, a wasp bit me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We have the wasp lived in there.
And I would point out that is a lovely little job on the...
Yeah, you got her.
I don't know why you did. That is not what you should have done there.
I know, you got mad at me, but that's fine. She knows the rules. When it's handed over...
I'm taking back the rest of those. I'm going to do something that they were supposed to...
No, you can't do that, because I have plans for all of my stuff. I'm going to continue using
Well, I'm going to have you sign a clause, addendum clause to our contract next time that you have to consult with me before spraying something with that god-awful orange.
That's not god awful.
Pretty much. And you're tearing up my toilet paper
No, that was a Kleenex box.
Kleenex box.
Yeah, I do some other things to it too. Now, remember, this is
Look
part...
at that wonderful gel printing job on there. And
It
you
is.
just absolutely destroyed it.
I did not. I highlighted it and made it wonderful.
Well, there's that
tell
side of
you.
the coin.
Tell you what, wow. Didn't really foresee the video going in this direction.
Well, I guess I haven't seen all this stuff before that I was
Here, look at the end
mad
results.
about.
Yes. It ended up really wonderful.
Well, I know, but you did mess with my gradation here on my gel printing on the tissue box.
Yeah, well, I had to. I needed it a different size.
And you absolutely picked the best one to muss up
Well, of course,
on the botanical
I
prints.
highlighted it. I showcased it. You know it looks good. She knows it looks good. She's just looking at it, and she's like, well, you know.
No, I'm just trying to find something else to say about it.
Bitch about. That's lovely.
Simone.
Jeez, if you're enjoying this, please do like, subscribe, and do all that business. If you want to know exactly, what we're talking about here with all this business.
Yeah, well, I don't know. We haven't got there yet, so I can't. I won't spoil the surprise.
Well, so the other ones there. Now, remember, if you want to see kind of gel printing, that's something that we do during the live streams, and we do that 3 times a week. These process videos are typically when I create a project, a piece, based upon the Maker's Creative Collab. She's grunting about the spray.
I don't know what I bothered gel printing for. I'll just hand it to you and you
That
can
is
just
not
spray
true.
paint.
No, here, I will tell you exactly why. There is no way I could get that sheen, that color mix. And I love the fact that when I tear it like that, the gradation of color that I can then get from it being both acrylic paint from the gel printing to the sprays. There'd be no other way to do that.
Sure, there would. You just paint the acrylic paint on.
Well, I'm not going to do that.
I'm just saying you could.
Well, I mean, I could, but I like that.
I'm
ain't-
offering these people options.
That's true. If you're really into both things, I am not into both
Kind of
things.
hot in here, isn't it?
Well, you're drinking the coffee. The door's open. You should be good. Jeez.
Well, I'm under a tree in the shade.
You are.
So I shouldn't be hot.
That's right. I'll hand you a fan. Now, you can see my little gluey technique. You see the bottle of glue there. That is a mixture, but mainly it's the barely glue that I keep filling into that container because I like it better. But it still does have probably a little bit of the Montmartre PVA in it, which is a craft glue. It's
I
quite
can't
wonderful.
believe you don't like that. It's really a cute little container. It's a bear.
Well, I know, but it doesn't squirt out the way that I want it to.
Oh, the squirty.
Yeah, I like the squirter of the Montmartre. And I like the mixture. The consistency of that glue is like lovely. It's not too watery. It's not too heavy. It dries slowly enough, but it's a very nice gluing thing. So I took that, and I think that was like your first pull when you were doing your gel printing with the stamped, the little circle bits, because those are the washers there.
Oh, yeah, I ran them
From the
across-
collected items.
Yeah, I stamped them in with the styrofoam.
Right.
Did you show that?
Yeah, that's in the beginning when we talk about the things.
Oh, the introduction that we already...
Yeah, that was a while back.
I thought that was a really brilliant move on my
It was
part.
fantastic.
Because then we didn't have to muss about with those washers.
Yes, because we were all... I was worried about what to do with them. And I made...
Yeah, because we sent all our alcohol in.
Yeah, to Sharon. Texture junkies. Might be sending you some washers to do for me, Sharon.
I've got some somewhere. I just don't know where they are. From our little...
So, you had actually, that piece of paper, it'll come back here in just a moment. This is Lisa's, our dear friend over at Sirius Hecka. Body, Mind, Spirit store. I think I got that order right. She makes this most wonderful wax dyed paper. And P then had done like a glaze with some copper some gold and iridescent mix. And it made it so wonderful and shimmery. It just, it's really fancy. Now, you approved that because, see, I was even showing it to you and you were amazed.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Thank you. And that was just a scrap piece of cardboard. You could see it even had like a piece of tape. It was up on the shelf. It was convenient. Wasn't going to dig around for stuff.
You should have asked me. I could have accessed some of me.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, there's a stuffy hole with stacks of chipboard.
Of various sizes and weights.
Yes. I think we got rid of all this.
I've got some that you need a circular saw for.
Yeah.
It is not kind.
No.
It's, in fact, I think that's what I used on my...
Yeah, that stuff is too heavy duty. All right, and then one of the things that you want to kind of keep in mind whenever you're doing a little... Because I'm calling this a tip out, or I think they call it a tip in or a tip out. Usually it's like on a page, but this is sort of like a big tag with a tip in, tip out type little flappy thing there. Because I wanted to showcase both sides of it. Originally, I had thought I was just going to make a tag front and back. But of course, I had more material, so therefore I needed a larger thing. And I wanted to get as much as possible on there, utilizing not only, the collect and create for the Makers Creative Collab, but also the 7 items that we were prompted to use for the little thing that we were doing with Louisa Heinzel. I put all that information down below too. I think I said that in the very beginning, but just as a reminder.
Did you send that to Louisa?
What?
I mean, this video, did you?
Not yet.
Did you, whatever, name her,
I will. Remember, we're just
nod.
recording right now.
Yeah.
So, I think that was in the stack of papers, and I really wanted to feature it. So then I'm like, all right, well, the nice thing is I got this little fold, and plus I needed to use the quote that Mo had given us in the Makers of Mixed Media Arts Facebook group. That's where we all hang out and where we talk about and do the Makers Creative Club. And that's what this piece is for that, along with the Louisa Heinzel thing. We thought I'd combo it. We'd collect the collections. I'm collecting a lot of things.
Hey, when you can kill two
birds, one stone. Yeah.
Absolutely. One in hand is better than one in,
That's right.
in the bush. I had to get that in.
Working my collabs. Not working my abs. Working my collabs. But once I brought in that other bigger piece, I was like, okay, well, now they need to make more sense to one another. So the back piece, obviously, because I used that on the main little folder piece, then I wanted to bring more of that purple swirly nested bits. And if you want to know about those stencils, those are some of our stencils. And I have that information down below in the description box as well. And of course, it ended up right there on the square part. So I thought this was pretty. This is where collage can come in very, very handy. So see, this is collaging. And also notice what I did on the fold there. You want to lay it out flat and then stretch it. And while the glue is still, that's why it's very important to have a glue that is still movable. Because otherwise, if you have it all tight and nice and then you go to bend that, it's going to rip it.
It's going to break.
And then you're going to have to do more work to fix it. But if you do that, yes, you're going to end up with the wrinkle along the little, fold, the bend. But that's the nature of the piece. And then the little, I loved that it was kind of hanging there, but I just knew that, it was just one swipe away from getting ripped off. So I needed to reinforce the little leafy bit. And I just love how that lined up. And I'd love to say that I also planned how the flap lined up with everything, but it didn't. It just really
Yes, and
organically happened.
yes, and
Ooh, here, we got to talk about this. This is a great technique. If you have something that you love and you then want to do some writing on it, but you're unsure about the writing, go ahead and write it on tissue paper. And then you can position it properly and make sure that, you have a really good... Because there's nothing worse than writing something out and then you've misspelled something, forgot a letter, because it so happens that... Or you've just kind of... The
or your
ink blots.
pen runs out.
Yeah. So there's a little...
Had all those things happen.
tippy trick there. See there, I'm reinforcing it with more of Lisa's wax dyed paper. I tell you, that stuff is awesome.
And probably wouldn't hurt to come in and hit that with a
little bit
couple of coats of, heavy duty.
Probably, yeah.
Something or other.
And what I was doing there is just kind of picking off some of the leftover. And one thing I like doing is this little finish work of really tying things in. It wasn't that it was really too bad as far as like the tissue paper laying on top, but I wanted it to blend in more. That's why I came in with my little sprayed sponges, and then I love doing the edges, and I even did it in that whole kind of ombre from the purple to the yellow around the outside. Finish work.
Finish work. Mm-hmm. Devil's in the details.
That's right. That is exactly right. So, there we go. Now here's the pretty little photo montage.
You forgot to mention the fact that I did shade.
Okay,
more.
yeah, see? Here, we're coming on the little leaf. Look at that beautiful pencil work right there. See? Look at that. That lined up really nicely. Look at that pencil work there. If you want to see more of that, we've been doing that quite a few streams. We may be doing a few more. So do check back, I'll have those.
I could probably pencil work that other thing a little bit more.
Yeah, if you wanted.
I don't want to.
Okay. And there we are.
I've got a job.
Okay. You
I'm
got
finishing
things.
mine.
Okay. Well, I'm all done with mine.
Well, I know.
Videos and all. Look at that pencil work, y'all.
I'll poke you in the nose.
Look at that gel printing, like a boss.
That botanical print there.
That
That's what
botanical print was quite impressive.
I'll tell you what, I have a lot more respect for those people after doing those.
Hey, if you like this video, please do give the thumbsy upsies. Leave us a comment. We love those. We love to read them. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
And don't forget to ring that bell.
There you go. Bye.
Bye.